Hello, everyone. It's Jacqueline here of JackieTalks.com, your happy ever after advocate. And today, this evening, all day long, actually, all day long, my mind has been on how does a marriage get to a point where a man just moves out of the house or the woman just moves out of the house and that's the end of it. You know, a marriage that has gone on for 8 years, 7 years, 10 years, 5 years. How do they just get to a point that it just stop and they just move out? And I thought about it today. And as I was sharing with someone, I said to myself, and I said to her rather, that it's the little drops of water that actually makes a mighty ocean. And it's true for marriage. Those little drops of resentment, anger, pride, selfishness, you drop them every day and it becomes a mighty ocean for every time you don't wipe them off. For every time you don't wipe off your little drops of water. Now, your water being pride, selfishness, pain, anger, disrespect, cheating, abuse. It could even be financial abuse. I always say it. It could be sexual abuse in marriage. It could be domestic violence. So physical abuse. It could be emotional abuse. For every time you have those little drops of such kind of water, it would become a big ocean, a mighty ocean. And when that happens, that is when people move away. That's when the marriage breaks up and, it looks, irreparable. What little drops of water should you not be allowing to accumulate in your marriage? Ask yourself today. It's a long list. I've just mentioned a few. Selfishness, disregard, intolerance. What are the little drops of water that you should not allow become a mighty ocean in your marriage? Think about it. He did that something yesterday or 2 days ago, last year, and you're still bringing it up. You haven't wiped it away. It's going to accumulate because something else is going to happen tomorrow and you're going to add that on top of it. What did your wife do last year? What did she do last week? What did she do when she had, maybe a lot of money and maybe she didn't share with you, or maybe when you lost your job? I know it is painful. I've had experiences as well. But what we do with such little drops of water is we wipe them off immediately so that they don't become a mighty ocean where you get to the point where one person moves away and says, that's the end. I'm not being a part of this marriage anymore. Little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Today, decide that you want to wipe away every negative little drops of water that you have been accumulating in your marriage. He cheated on you. He did that. She did that. She did this. Her mother did this. Decide today that you want to wipe off every little drop of water that is not going to make your marriage last. And now begin to fill your marriage with those little drops of water that will make your marriage thrive, that will make your marriage last long, that will make your marriage beautiful, rewarding, fulfilling, that will make your marriage honor God, that people will look at you and say, wow, there must be God in that marriage. God must be strong for them in that marriage. They must be children of God. Don't let your marriage be something people will look at and say, oh no, I reject it. We are meant to be light and epistles. So from today, let your little drops of water be little drops of water of tolerance, of forgiveness, of peace, of love, of endurance, of selflessness, of sacrifice, of giving, of kisses and hugs and good sex, of fidelity, of loyalty. Let your little drops of water be about sharing and sharing and sharing. Let it be about care, tenderness. Let it be about respect. Let your little drops of water be about these things and so much more. About humility. That's what I'm telling myself today, and that's what I'm sharing with you today. I was speaking to one of, someone, a client I'd had to work with, and she was saying it's hard. But these days, I don't wait anymore for him to apologize. I apologize, Jackie, just like you taught me. And it's been working. We hardly have issues we are not letting go, or we hardly have issues that are lingering on for a day or two, because I have now taken on this attitude that you taught me. And I'm teaching you to today. Let it go. That's something that's so strong in my relationship. We have issues, we fight, we disagree, I don't like what you just did, or both ways. But we snap out of it quickly. You see the way I'm snapping my fingers? Quickly. Wipe it off so that another one drops. Wipe it off. That's the beauty and the love and, the whole sweetness in marriage. Because we are friends. Just imagine how you treat your friends. They offend you, you move on. You can't keep adding, storing those little drops of water that don't make you happy, that become bitterness and expands to resentment. And then you just say, I've had enough, I'm moving out. No, you can't move out. Your marriage must not break. Please wipe off every negative little drop of water. That's what this video is about. And please start storing those little drops of water to become a mighty ocean of a marriage that will never end until Jesus comes. A thriving, peaceful, loving, fulfilling, purposeful marriage. Have you registered for the Saying I Do conference? It's coming up on the 11th of May 2019. It's on a Saturday and it's in Lagos. It's in Maryland, Lagos. I will be looking forward to seeing you. Please do not miss it. I will be so glad to see you along with my team members. We are expecting you and we're doing all we can, to make sure that you have a good time that day. But more importantly, God is set. God is not preparing. He has finished preparing for that day. And your blessings, your purposeful marriage awaits you. Restoration and realignment awaits you. Please register. The link is bit.ly/SID conference. If you go onto my website, you can do www.jackietalks.com/sayingido. Please go onto my Instagram page as well. The link is there at Jackie Talks, Jackie and Talks at Jackie Talks, and you can register. Tell a friend. We'll be learning so much more about having a purposeful marriage. There will be so much to learn. I hope to see you there. I love you. Thank you for joining today, and please subscribe to this channel because I will be having more videos. Take care. Bye.